Kimmel's Irish Pub. So let me quick problem here. I originally filmed a review of the movie Dirt, and something happened to my memory card where it only kept the credits. So that's all I have. I've already seen the movie, but I'm going to go ahead and try and reenact the first two, the synopsis and the first check-in for you. So Dirt, 100% of people on Rotten Tomatoes want to see it, but on IMDb it's rated 6.8. It stars Kevin Dillon. I don't think I have to go in any further. Kevin Dillon is in this drama from Entourage. Victory! Love Entourage. I don't remember if I said this in the credits, but I will watch that show all the time. Love that show. If you see my posters on the stairway coming down here, Entourage movie. Not the greatest movie ever, but the show, that's why I have that out there. It also stars Matthew Glave, who was, I believe, Gary Gulia. I forget his first name, but Julia Gulia from The Wedding Singer. That Don Johnson guy, he's in this for a small part. But a little bit about the synopsis very quickly. So Kevin Dillon basically has dirt track, or he's involved in dirt track racing, which I've never seen before. It's not NASCAR, but they have trucks and they race in the dirt. It's pretty cool. And anyway, he is a driver, gets in an accident, and therefore no longer can race. So he now owns the racing company for this dirt track. Really cool, I think. It'd be a cool lifestyle. But then they have this over-glorified racer who's doing all the racing for him. He's not doing too well, and he's not bringing that team chemistry between the pit crew and him and the owner, and it's not going well. Also, Kevin Dillon happens to be involved with the sheriff, I believe, who takes care of troubled youth. And there's this one kid who's under 18, I think 16 or 17, who's a car thief, who gets caught, and the sheriff decides that he wants to take him under his wing in a sense. But the kid also is taking care of his sister, so he's got some good morals behind him, but he only knows one lifestyle, I guess what it is. But the sheriff gets this kid, gives him to Kevin Dillon, and says, you take him in, and kind of mentor him and help him out, but also take him in, into your house. So he takes him in as part of the pit crew, or the person who's going to do some work on the cars. Also takes him into the house and kind of starts mentoring him that way as well. So that goes on for a while. Again, remember, I'm merging the two, so there's no break here. We're going to go right into the credits after this. But what happens is, he's helping out, he's doing things. A little friction happens between the driver and the rest of the crew, and Kevin Dillon asks this kid to step in. Dez, I think was his name. Asks him to step in and starts doing some driving. So, it's building up. Things are going well for this kid. He's being able to drive now, and he's going to drive this car for Kevin Dillon. Kind of exciting. So that's where we are. That's the synopsis and the check-in for you. So this is something new. I have to re-record this. I'm going to cut now, and I'm going to let you tune into the credits and see what I said about the movie the first time I watch it. But I know I liked it. So stay tuned. Watch the end of this. Let me know what you think. See if this kind of worked out for you. It's probably a little shorter than you're used to, but see you at the credits, alright? Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Dirt, and I thought it was a good film. It was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I found it interesting, entertaining. It's not, anything great. Don't get me wrong, don't go out of your way to find it, but I mean, if you're looking for something to watch and you happen to be into maybe racing of any sorts, if you're a NASCAR fan, or motocross or the X Games even, I thought that was cool because I've never really seen like dirt racing like this way, so I've seen movies, like I said, Days of Thunder. I've seen movies about motorcycle racing and stuff and all different kinds, but this one was the first time I've seen something really about this dirt racing and trucks. And I think they did a pretty good job. They have a good story behind it, nothing that we've not seen before, where a troubled youth and needs to be mentored, and everybody's happy in the end. And it's all about the story that gets them there. Kevin Dillon does, I think, a pretty good job. He's not drama, but I think he does a good job, and the rest of the actors, I think, did just fine. Did good enough to make this an enjoyable film. I'm probably going to give it a 7. There was, after the last check-in, I talked about how, he was just about to take over as a driver. Well, there is some, some obstacles in the way. His past kind of catches up with him before, and everything can be all rainbows and unicorns and sunshine and stuff like that. So there is a little bit of, some obstacles for him to overcome, and the whole team. But, it's about coming together and stuff like that. One other aspect was, and you kind of get it, when they had the other driver, the team didn't gel. But of course, when they get Dez in there, the team starts to gel, and it's all about that. So, nothing totally original, but it was a very similar plotline that we've seen in other movies, just put in another setting and with other actors, and probably lower budget, but worth the watch. So if you happen to see it, check it out. Again, don't run out and maybe find it, but hey, if you're looking for something and you like a good story and it's about racing, this is the movie for you. I'm giving it a 7. That's it for me. Let me know what you think about the new lighting. Good, bad. Love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.